So first I'm going to take the Maybelline Liquid Mousse, Dream Mousse, and this is in color Classic Ivory Light 2. It's a little dark, but it kind of matches. Why do I have that? My skin is just freaking out. As you can tell, I have acne scarring right here. None of these are active, it's just scarring. This is scarring down here. This one is coming in. It's active, and this one is active. All the other stuff is just scarring. I have scars from chickenpox. I have deep dark circles, and I have scars from acne. So, what I like to do is I usually do like 2.5 pumps of this, and then I like to put it on with my fingers because I feel like with this foundation it works the best. And I usually have to put like 2 layers of this on because I need more coverage. And it doesn't, my face never gets cakey. The only time it's looked cakey is when I was using a different foundation. And otherwise it's fine. See how you can still see most of the stuff through my skin? I just go back in there and do like 2 pumps again, and then recover it. This side's a lot better than the other side. I don't even know why, like, that my right side is so much worse. I have no idea. But my skin is actually a lot better than it has been. Right now it's like hormonal breakouts because it's almost that time of the month. Which I can tell because like I'm breaking out on places I usually don't. Like I never break out. It's always just right here. I never break out on my chin or over on this side of my face, and I am this time. This foundation does an okay job of covering it. I just like how it doesn't look cakey when I put all my other products on. This foundation doesn't make it look like it's like I have 18 products on. Okay, and then after that I go in with my MAC Studio Finish. Yeah, Studio Finish Concealer in NW20. This is, I've had this for so long. I need to go get a new one. And then I just put that like on the problem areas. Just dab it on there. I know it's lighter. We'll fix that. I don't really blend it in. I kind of just put it on and pat it on. I don't want to rub it because then it'll rub the product right off. And this has never made me like break out more or anything like that. This is all just scarring. So I put it wherever I feel like I need concealer except for my under eyes, because I don't know if you can tell, but I have pretty like deep wrinkles under here. I always have. Ever since I was in high school I've had wrinkles. So I don't want to put that thick of a concealer because it'll settle right into the wrinkles. And then I go in there with the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten and just my e.l.f. powder brush. This thing is like taped because it fell apart when I was washing it. I need to get a new one. They're like $3. I don't know why I haven't gotten a new one. I think that's a must today. I just put the product on and then I pat over where I put that concealer. Don't rub because you don't want to take the concealer off. You just pat it and it kind of blends it out because this is like a powdered foundation, so it gives you more coverage and it blends out excuse me, it blends out that concealer perfectly. See how it's not white anymore, it's like all matched into my skin. I also have pretty large pores through here, and I was using the Benefit Professional. I just ran out of that, which is why I'm not using it right now. And plus, I don't use a primer on a day-to-day basis because I don't feel like it's necessary unless I'm gonna not be home all day long. Okay. And as you can tell, that whole thing is blended in, and it's like, it looks a lot better. So then I go in there with my Bobbi Brown. Usually I go in there with the Corrector in Light Bisque. I also have the creamy concealer in color beige. So these two can be paired together, but since I have such deep wrinkles under my eye, I feel like this kind of settles in my wrinkles, and I'm 26 and I'm talking about wrinkles. That's ridiculous. But so I use the Corrector to correct my under eye circles. It's a salmon color, so that takes away the blue. And so I just pat that underneath my eye. I usually don't do my eyeliner yet because like I go right up to my eye. And I always use the ring finger because it's the lightest finger. And your eye area is really delicate. Okay, and that kind of like also brightens it up. And then I go in there with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is in color Fair. It's too light, but it brightens. Like, that's what I like. So I just put that under my eyes. And then pat that in. You always want to pat like the cream products because then it won't take it away. It'll just place it, and the warmth of your finger also melts it into your skin. And if you're dragging it, then you're obviously just like wiping it with your finger. My nails are Essie Damsel in Distress. Or in a dress, in case you were wondering. Okay, see how that's kind of brightened up? And then to set it, I go back in with my Balance and Brighten and just pat it along there. Blend that out just to make sure. I always do that. It's a habit to like bring it down onto my neck even if I'm just working with my eyes, just to make for sure that I don't have a mask. Okay, and then I take a Q-tip and just go in those lines and kind of like wipe it out to make sure I don't have any concealer stuck in those lines. Kind of clear them out a little bit. And then I guess I'll do my brows also. Might as well. I don't really do much to them. Like, I've never gotten them waxed because I'm scared. I usually just take like a shave thing to them, and it works for me. So I just take a generic matte brown. This came in a, like one of those cheapo kits that you get like in the holidays, like such a long time ago. But it's perfect for my eyebrows, especially with having the dark hair. So I just put the color through it, just kind of darken it up a little bit. It just frames my face a little bit more and kind of makes it match with my hair. I mean, not match because it's lighter than my hair, but you know what I mean, hopefully. And this is a Real Techniques brush. I love their brushes. I guess I'm kind of lucky, like I don't have many brow issues. They're just kind of there. So I don't have to do much to them. Okay, and then I have this lipstick in 901B from Wet n Wild, and it just looks like this. I don't really like it on my lips, so I'm actually going to try it on my cheeks. I don't usually do this, but I'm getting kind of tired of the blushes that I have, and I don't like that as a cheap lip thing, so we improvise and use it as a cheek. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I guess I could probably do like this and make it a little more sanitary, but nobody else is using it. It's kind of just like a cream blush, but not. And then I'll go in there with my Hard Candy in Honeymoon and use this as a highlight. Just on the apples of my cheek, or I mean just on the cheekbones and on the forehead. I kind of bring it in to my eyebrows to do like a highlight, and then bring it down my nose and then onto my chin. And then I just take a step back and make sure everything's completely blended. I do this like 8,000 times because I want to make for sure that everything's blended. Even though my hair is going to be covering it, I don't care. So yeah, that is my foundation routine. If it feels too heavy, if it feels too cakey, I like this foundation because I feel like it doesn't feel heavy. Like, it doesn't feel like I have tons of makeup on. Even though I've put layers on, it doesn't feel like that. And it does last quite a while. And it doesn't, you won't look cakey. But if you feel like you just have too many layers on, I go in with the Fix Plus and just spray that all over my face, and it kind of like brings it down a little bit. You could even go in with your foundation brush and spray the Fix Plus on there and like stipple it on to like kind of thin out the foundation and the products on your face. Or you could just spray it on your face and do it that way and stipple it, or just leave it. I just spray it on and leave it. I just do it. It doesn't set the makeup. It's not a setting. It's not like the Urban Decay setting stuff or the Skindinavia, but I really like it. So then just let it dry, and it just kind of like balances everything out, I think. I don't know. It might all be in my head, but I like doing it anyway. So I hope this helped you guys. I know I don't have perfect skin, but I cover it as much and as the best that I can, and it works for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!